Many of us already know that Liyue is heavily based on China. However, the fact that this nation is called the Nation of Contracts is actually based on an ancient Chinese philosophy that served as a cornerstone to the nation's culture, that being Confucianism. So, what parts of this ancient set of ideals did Liyue seem to adopt? This philosophy comes from one of China's most famous philosophers, Confucius. He believed that every living being has a promise that they are naturally obligated to fulfill toward one another. These promises, or obligations, are synonymous with the term contract in the way that pertains to someone's servitude toward others. This is similar to how Liyue was created by Rex Lapis, an archon who governs the concept of moral obligations, or contracts, kept between living things. Furthermore, Rex Lapis and Confucian seem to share even more principles in addition to the preservation of contracts. Confucian laid the foundation for what we now call the Golden Rule. Confucian thought that a nation as a whole is able to become stronger if its inhabitants showed kindness to everyone and kept their moral obligations strong no matter what. These Confucius ideals seem to have influenced the story of our first Archon quest in Liyue. When Rex Lapis faked his death, he did so as a test to see how his diverse population of the country would respond to such a tragedy. This is where the characters seem to achieve the teachings of Confucianism. Even though the Adepti believed that Rex Lapis was truly dead, they still fulfilled their contract to protect humanity, especially by helping the Traveler and the Qixing fight against Fatui and Osail. The Adepti did this even if the two groups were skeptical of one another. The same applies to the Qixing. Even if Ningguang had to sacrifice the Jade Chamber, which was the fruit of her life's labor, she did so in order to save the city that she was contracted or obligated to protect. So by the end of the story, both the Adepti and humans fulfill Confucian's Golden Rule. Lastly, Confucianism also makes an appearance in the organization of the Qixing itself. Confucius believed in cosmic harmony. One's actions define what would happen to them in the future. This use of cosmic harmony seems to be referenced by the fact that many of the titles in the Qixing bear the names of constellations. In fact, Qixing means 7 stars, or 7 cosmic entities, and each position is a specific star in the Big Dipper constellation, like Yuheng or Tianquan. Speaking of Big Dipper, Beidou coincidentally means Big Dipper in Mandarin. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you want to see more comparisons between Genshin Impact lore and real-life history and cultures, please consider subscribing as I have more planned for the future. If you haven't yet, please check out my previous Genshin Impact content as well. With that being said, see you all in the next video.